Cuckoo on the Outworld Devourer.
I'm actually really worried for TNC once Luna picks up Eclipse, and I mean, I'm not too worried for Nana's mid Mirana either. I think that OD is going to win that matchup, but I have like a lot of confidence in Nana being able to farm his scepter at a decent time, and the damage output coming out of WG's side is just tremendous the moment they all get their ultis up. So I'm a little worried for TNC. They have to play it out very carefully.
Yeah, and there's really no like natural hood buyer on the team, right? I guess Tim's could get it, but like we mentioned earlier, we rather him to go for the very offensive items. And I mean, eventually Weaver technically can get BKB, OD can get BKB, but none of these are aggressions for the heroes, so it's gonna be a little rough here for TNC.
All right, TNC smoke up. Was TNC the team that just kept smoking at level 1, trying to... Oh, Raven. He's standing in a really good spot.
I think so. I think we were saying that Cuckoo was gonna have a very tough lane or something like that. And then they level 1 ganked, right? And he got first blood. He got the courier. He was Shadow Fiend.
Yeah.
He got 12 free souls. Looks like both teams making some sort of very aggressive level 1, but the way that the heroes are positioned, WG is gonna lose out possibly 3 runes. It looks like they're gonna walk back up the hill to challenge. I don't think Raven wants to stand around and even use this Sakuchi to guess this, because Xnova could just blind Burrow Strike and he's probably dead.
The battle begins.
Yeah, they dropped the Sentry Ward for him anyways.
Well, we see the lane here from WG. They're going offensive tri-lane. This is something like that you see pretty common with Luna lineups. Raven is not making the lane swap. You think Weaver is a good hero to go up against this, with the supports now rotating up top?
I think it's actually decent. I think it's very doable for them to win this lane, but I would definitely still favor Warrior Gaming's side. But if all it takes is one person get out of position, and you can definitely win this tri lane.
Yeah, especially with the level 1 Sakuchi, the uptime of the invisibility is actually not that long, right? Like, if you Sakuchi for a last hit and you get lifted or Burrow Strike, you're just actually dead. So that's something that he has to be very careful about. And also, not just him, I think the supports, if they walk in and get lifted, that might be death as well, because the Luna is granting everyone so much right-click damage.
And trying to all the wards go down.
Yeah.
But this is a big win for TNC. They really, really need this pull.
Okay, well, Ro's gonna come through. Unfortunately, with the D ward, I believe the D ward happened after the minute mark, so we won't have a creep spawn for like 2 minutes. So regardless of the D ward situation, it might as well have been not D warded, right?
I'm actually not sure if that was the case. It's still... It shouldn't have been blocked.
No, as in like the D ward happened at 102.
Oh, I see what you mean. I thought it happened actually before that.
In a lot of trouble. Swarm going on top of him. That's going to be first blood, 2 reorg. Nice 2-man Burrow Strike. Now they're going to focus on Tim's. 1-for-1 trade so far. The bugs though, doing quite a bit of damage. Actually, will be fine, but HP pool is quite low. Good trade here for TNC. Now the wave's pushed. They need to go for a... Ironically, there's 2 wards next to this camp, but neither of them actually blocked the camp.
This is really good for TNC right now, though. I think, like I said, if you're just slightly out of position, you can definitely make pickoffs happen. And if they are able to pull here, oh, I mean, they're just leaving. I guess they don't even want to bother here anymore.
Meanwhile,
but
we got the 1v1 on the bottom side, and yesterday we actually saw DJ like getting a solo kill as a Slaughter versus a Timber Cell. But unless Ben makes a mistake here, I don't think Sam Major is gonna have that luck. It's gonna be a really tough lane. He's gonna get out-farmed. He possibly will die a couple of times here. But looks like we're gonna have a little bit of rotation coming in from Tim's. So if there's a good roll, something can happen. It looks like there's a bottle purchase on Sam H. This is not something you see at all. in slaughters.
They're baiting him really hard. Tim's is here as well. Are they going to be able to get this? TPs are coming in.
Yeah, Rubik's here, but they have Magic Missile as well. Oh no, that's X Nova. Terra's going to be there. Magic Missile is going to be there as well. Nice row in. Ben taking a ton of damage. And very good usage of the spells here. They didn't really lay out all of their nukes at one go. Stack the stun, stack the slow very nicely, and was able to pick up the kill.
Yeah, very nicely played by TNC, making the rotations happen. I'm actually kind of surprised that they decided to leave Raven up here alone, but he seems to be doing just fine.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is really the nice benefit of having a carry Weaver, as opposed to like, let's say a carry Venge. You can't leave the carry Venge alone. Like he's gonna just not farm and get killed. Whereas the Weaver might not farm as well, but still, will be able to pick up a couple of creeps and not die.
It might actually be worth it just to invest in Sam H. Like, he's going to be able to free farm because both of his supports are here, and the early that Blink Dagger comes, the more potential pickoffs they can make happen before Warriors Gaming is able to group up.
Yeah. I mean, one thing we saw in the last game where WG go for the death wall push was that Fnatic really did not have a way to fight into it, right? Sanking in that game did not have Blink. And I think one of the ways to break that death wall push is to jump straight in Sam H and initiate, so that blink dagger is super important for the team.
Sam H sharing his bottle with Vengeful Spirit. He picks up an Invis rune. Is this going to be enough? I don't think this kill can happen unless Tim's comes in as well.
Yeah, Tim's is thinking about coming in. They Astro him up. Okay, the kick. Where's the roll? Ooh. I heard the kick going off, but
I'm not sure where that went. Strange. Oh, I know. I see what happened. He accidentally kicked X Nova instead of the rock.
Oh, did X Nova just like get into his face a little bit?
Yeah, I think that's what happened, because you definitely would have seen the rock come through.
Yeah.
He was trying to block him the best he can. The stun should have come through at least, but I think he accidentally clicked the Sand King.
And right from the get-go, I could tell this is like definitely one of the higher quality games we've seen here at the StarSeries C qualifiers, because both teams are being super active with their support rotations.
Yeah, and both of TNC supports. Oh, Roland.
Not gonna hit here.
But he's still gonna follow through.
The Swarm though, I think they're gonna switch to Afu, but nice lip and toss away here. Rio cannot get off the Magic Missile. And then another missed opportunity here for TNC.
Let's see, this mid lane. Nana is actually doing a lot better than I expected. Yeah. Yeah. I thought OD actually just like destroys this lane, but I guess I'm wrong.
Do you know if you have access to your backpack when you're Astro?
Oh, Ajit goes down top. Afu just TP's out. They have nothing for him. I think the Warriors Gaming has to give up this top lane now. They're gonna have to do a lane swap.
Yeah, put a Timber back up top. Sam is gonna get stunned, but he's fine. Yeah, do you know if you could access your backpack when you're Astro?
I'm pretty sure you can.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Because I was looking at Nana getting Astro, I was thinking, like, if you want to protect your wing drops, you could kind of just like put it in your backpack as you're coming out of the Astro. X Nova's gonna get stunned, and with the orb hit from Cuckoo, they're gonna pick up the kill. You don't normally pick up the orb this early, but they definitely needed every bit of that damage there.
I think this is a standard build, isn't it? Just hold off on getting your ulti until level 9 or something like that. I
definitely see play go 0-4-4. So I'm not sure if it's...
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I guess this really come down to player preference. And also matchup base as well. Ben gonna take a ton of damage. Nice roll. Where's the silence? No silence, no kick, no stun. Magic Missile's gonna... Or Magic Wand gonna get popped. Nice 2-man Burrow Strike. That's gonna be yet another missed kill.
Alright, the lane swap definitely necessary, but really slows down Warriors Gaming's farm. Timbersaw didn't exactly get too much in the safe lane.
Yeah. I mean, he had a good matchup, but like, not for that long, right? If you look at the CS differential between Timber and StarLadder is actually neck and neck, so it's extremely happy about how the laning stage is going.
Yeah, the TNC supports is just really active. They're bottom, and then they're top, and they're bottom, and then they're mid, and they're just all over the place.
Row in on the bottom side. They're fighting into Eclipse. This is very dangerous, but the damage output is so high that Afu gonna get silenced on the way out. That's gonna be a kill for Tims. You were talking about once Eclipse is available, WG could make some plays, but killing the support like that is gonna delay.
TNC are just doing a really good job in picking apart WG right now because they're not ready yet. There's no way this Luna is ready to just barrel down lanes and take your towers.
Now sometimes you see when the Luna hits like level 7 or 8, he just smokes up with the team and just like 4-man rotates mid. Is there any reason that WG is not doing that right now?
Yeah, they can't. This is not enough. It's only going to be an Eclipse to threaten TNC during a push. Like, look at this Sand King, he's only level 3. And Rubik's only level 4.
Yeah.
Oh, top lane? Donna thinking about it. Really thinking about it.
Oh, arrow. Not gonna hit.
Dire's top tower.
And we are starting to see the over-reliance on the supports, right? In terms of the ones applying the
top lane?
The stuns. Yeah, he's dropping very low, but the supports are rotating back in. Are they going to focus on Ben? That's going to be the question. Teleport in, but the magic missile will clip. They have to crush, and then Moonlight Shadow would not rescue them. Cuckoo actually astrals. I'm not sure if that's enough to kill him. Oh, never mind. It definitely is.
No, it definitely is. He had like 100 life left.
Okay.
No raindrop either. So now they're giving Tim's EXP. Oh, Eclipse.
Yo, nice silence and roll back out. I think the silence was absolutely necessary, or else he would have got beamed. Arrow not gonna hit. That was really clutch play, because if I was at Earthsphere getting Eclipse, I just, think I could be okay rolling away, and then I die. Well done.
This
is actually really important. That was your first Eclipse, and you got absolutely nothing out of it. Now Ajit's like in a very vulnerable position. If they decide to smoke up again, like they can easily pick off Ajit.
I mean, not only that, your team has a lot less like play options, right? You can't smoke mid for a gank. Speaking of mid, it's gonna be Nana getting stunned up. That stun hits too. The silence on the way back also hits too. Tims. This guy. Time to watch his Earthsphere videos to learn.
Alright, maybe you don't need the Dark Spirit. Maybe you just need the Earth Spirit.
Maybe you just ban out the Earth Spirit every game.
Maybe you just ban out the Earth Spirit, yeah.
I'll take your tribute.
But
I don't think we've seen him lose with Earth Spirit so far.
I mean, the sample size is like 3, right? Because you don't give him Earth Spirit.
It might be like 4.
Yeah. Ben? I think they need like 2 more heroes to kill Ben. Oh, now you see him arrow.
Arrow?
Gonna hit. So, as I was saying, not having Eclipse available like cuts off a lot of your play options as well. Like WG can't go for a smoke gank with the Luna. They can't push with the Luna as effectively. So, kind of.
And more importantly, TNC, like their supports are about to hit 6. Venge is halfway there. I don't know if he took the tome or not, but StarLadder, he's only 100 gold away from Blink Dagger. This is actually really important.
Yeah. I mean, the early game's going quite well. 1-7 in favor of TNC. Ben playing aggressively and now allowing Nana to actually get a couple of right clicks off. But here comes Tims, missing out his combo. That's a rare one. Back on the top lane, Cuckoo able to get off the Astro, and now they're gonna surround him. Or not. Moonlight Shadow used, Astro stolen. But tower denied. I think that was like a 10 hero rotation for both teams.
Yeah. I think it's like just a little unfortunate for TNC. They thought they were, or Samex thought they were going to go for an engagement. So his first reveal of the Blink Dagger doesn't amount to anything.
Yeah.
They do have one more smoke.
I mean, I'm sure he's going to find more opportunities. So it's not the biggest deal. In terms of scaling, would you say that one team has better late game over the other?
What have we here?
I would say it's fairly even. I think TNC are a little. I would say TNC just a little bit ahead.
Okay. I mean, I think largely it comes. Ooh. Oh, you talked about getting an early Veil. I did not expect it out of the OD.
It's like a situational pickup.
Yeah. Sometimes you see OD getting it when they're under a lot of pressure and you need a little bit of counter push. Because a single Astral plus a Veil, 1-hit KOs the whole wave. So that's a nice aspect of it, but I think he's actually getting it for the Earth Spirit mostly.
Oh, bottom. They jump on Benz. Tim hits the combo as expected. Does have the chain. Oh, just goes down.
Alright. Back in the mid lane, looks like Magic Missile did hit on Nana. Oh, X-Nova gonna come in. They have Arrow. Arrow will hit on Rio, but the Astro!
Ooh, that dodge.
Alright, he's fine. I think.
Full Starstorm.
Taking a ton of damage, but they're gonna return kill. And now with the long range of Tim's rolling in. Nice earn on X-Nova. He needs a little bit more, maybe a secondary earn from Tim's. Tim's, reapply that earn, my friend. There you go, that's gonna be a kill. Yeah.
Cuckoo. Oh, he wanted to steal that.
And Tim's is gonna pour it out. I mean, from this mid-game rotation, we're seeing TNC's perhaps the more experienced team, or rather, they're able to do more with their rotations.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
I'm pretty sure they were watching the last series. They feel like they have a very good understanding of what Warriors Gaming wants to do with their Luna picks. And they're just completely dismantling them. Like, they have never had a chance where they could actually fight together as a team.
I mean, apart from that top tier 1 scuffle where...
Right, and that was just a tier 1 deny. Like, nothing came out of it.
Yeah. Well, looks like we're gonna see that fight on their own terms kind of thing from WG. 3-man rotation. But X-Nova in the lead. He's only level 5, so Burrow Strike not at max range yet. Drops a deep ward. They're about to corral in here against TNC, but TNC having their own...
Oh, Tim's is gonna break their smoke.
Okay, Tim's did break the smoke, but he's gonna pay for it. It's gonna be a deep 3-man gank simultaneously. They're going on Ben's. Ben, is he gonna survive this? No way, he's dead. So it looks like it's
one
gonna
for
be
one.
1 for 1, and now they want to keep fighting here. Moonlight Shadow.
They have the Eclipse.
Ooh, Rior is gonna tank one for the team here.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Let the skies...
Damage. He's out as well. I'm gonna say that's actually worth it for TNC. I mean, you lost 2 support, but you picked up a Timber.
Well, they're gonna lose a tier 1 at the same time.
Okay.
I assume they will.
Well, Raven's behind, but I think his movement is gonna be spotted because the courier flew over the wards.
And there's still an Eclipse.
Cuckoo
TNC,
porting in as well.
They want to fight this.
Samage has got the blink, keep that in mind. Blink stun is gonna be great. Or is he going for Afu's gonna get off the lift? Okay. Are they gonna get Afu? This is not a good position for them. WG could charge in with Eclipse if they want to, but Rubik dies a little bit too fast. And TNC gets a very safe pick. And now all of a sudden, it's actually perhaps WG gonna be losing the tower.
Oh, Tim's, he catches out.
On the back line, of course he finds people. That's gonna be yet another pick, and that's gonna be on Luna. TNC strikes back.
And once again, just not able to fight on their own terms. You still have all your cooldowns, but just not being able to use it for anything. Oh, Sam H amps up the creep. Get anything out of that?
I mean, I think this game is just a difference of mobility, right? On one side, you got a Blink Dagger and Slaughter. On the other, you have a level 6 Sand King who is on Tranquil Boots. And then, you know, Earth Spirit, who could see how big of a distance he could cover. And Rubik is just slowly lumbering forward, so I think the Dire has just better heroes for this kind of gameplay.
Yeah, it was just really good recognition from them in the early game. They fought the tri-lane 3-on-3, you know, they got the first kill, and then they realized, you know what, let's not waste our time here. Raven can still get something out of the lane. Let's just go help our Slardar clear his early Blink Dagger, and then we'll just steamroll with this Blink Dagger.
Yeah. Now, if you're in the WG position, what are you looking to do to make a comeback? Eclipse play is apparently not possible because they can't find any ganks.
I'd like to say they might have to actually wait for Sand King to finish Blink Dagger. It's really far away, but they might actually be in that kind of situation.
Alright then, if that's the case, it's going to be damage control. How many towers can you protect? Back in the mid lane, somebody got Astro. Oh, looks like that already left.
They still have the Blink Dagger. Sam H running in.
Okay.
Rush.
been denied.
Oh,
That's a very dead Rubik.
Arrow's gonna hit here.
He can Astral. Yeah, here we go. And he's perfectly fine. I don't think there's any way they can kill him, right?
Luna wants to come in.
Beam?
Luna is gonna get a beam, but not gonna be enough here. Team rolls in, misses his combo. But at the very least, drives them away.
That was such great timing on that Astral. Cuckoo is so quick on that.
I think, oh, yo, Sam H is going in right now, but now maybe a little bit too deep. Sam H gonna die. Eclipse they get drawn out. Rowan, kick. Ooh, that's gonna hit on Nana again. They were diving way too deep for this kill. Magnetize gonna get used. Drops the hammer here from the OD. Nana, very, very low. Looks like he's gonna be burned down from Magnetize. Nicely done here by Tims. Tims, dead to
he's out of,
rights.
so Ben is out of mana.
Well, I mean, he's dead, right? Like, there's there's no way he could juke. Meanwhile, on the back line, because how deep they dove, they have lost the OD as well, and that might be the opening that WG needed.
All right. I mean, that's another strategy. You just wait for TNC to make a mistake. Overcommitting, and unfortunately, I think a large factor is just our Spirit didn't really have that much mana as well.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think TNC needed to take that type of risk, especially with Raven not even being there, right? He was just farming bottom. So
yeah.
Sang can get a lot of gold from that fight. Yeah, all of a sudden, look at his gold. It's up to 2K. So that might be the game turning point for WG.
Yeah, with this Blink Dagger, they can definitely take team fights on their own terms now. It's really important to pick off StarLadder or Venge or even Earth Spirit. Like, if you pick off any of these two, I think you're in a good position to take team fights.
So he gets the blink now. Would you still smoke up without having access to Eclipse? Because Luna is still down for 50 seconds.
I think you wait on it.
Okay.
Because you were behind all this time, and you won one team fight. It doesn't mean you're gonna go balls to the walls crazy.
Well, I hope for his sake he gets to hide it, but it looks like they just want to group up without the Eclipse.
All right. Smoke's coming in. Oh,
Okay.
to be fair, it's only 30 seconds off. Chances of it being used during the next team fight is fairly high.
I mean, smoke doesn't last that much longer than 30, right? So
It's very, very perfect timing.
yeah. Okay, they're pinging him out. This ward
They
ceased.
knew.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they saw. Well, it seems like we just watched this like not too long ago. Whenever it's WG's turn to gank, they just can't find anybody.
Blessings upon a loyal warrior.
Smoke's gonna end, and you're right. Ajit has his ult now. Yay!
Well, unfortunately for them, they just weren't able to use it.
TNC gonna
Is there
swarm
another
Roche.
smoke? There's no more smokes. So it seems like I was completely wrong. I thought I had a lot of confidence in Nana being able to get a scepter at a good timing, but 21 minutes in, he's actually only halfway there. I think it's not a great sign for Warriors Gaming when your Mirana is so far behind in farm.
Yeah, he's got 3 deaths. This is what's hurting him a lot, and I think the successful Miranas are the ones that could help your team to get kills, which he hasn't really been able to, because again, TNC avoiding them pretty well.
Ben picking up his Bloodstone now.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
And let's see. Nug picks up, okay, going to standard build. I think they might actually want to consider just waiting for the Mirana to finish the scepter at this point. It's only 1,100 off.
Okay. I mean, I don't think they got anything else going on, right? Like, the ganks are
They
not
wanted
working.
to try. They wanted to try. They have one more smoke. They might actually consider it once they push out the lanes a little further.
Now, to revisit the question I asked you earlier about who's got the better late game, I think largely that depends on Raven's item choices, right? Because Weaver's item builds are kind of fluid. You see people sometimes going for Lincoln, sometimes skipping Lincoln, sometimes getting boots, sometimes not. The fact that he's going Lincolns into Deso and most likely like MKB a little bit later on, I feel like he might be the strongest carry on the map.
Oh, definitely. He's actually pretty close to his Deso too. Once he gets a Desolator, it's just your supports are going to be in a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
Like, this Rubik is not long for this world. He's probably going to get 3-shotted by the Weaver.
He's got Blink Dagger queued up. I think that's very, very overzealous. I mean, I would be happy to settle for a Ghost Scepter at this point if I was Afu, but...
Right, TNC grouping up for smoke.
Okay. Now, checking on to vision here for TNC. They got some decent amount here. They see Afu up the hill. Ben is... Well, they can follow the chakram. I think that's the one they want. Drops a deep ward. So don't see...
I think they should just go up the hill. Yeah, here we go. This is a big kill.
No sanking, no fighting.
Interesting to note, Tim's has a Blink Dagger.
I thought that's kind of what we talked about, right? He's gonna get Blink.
Yeah. I honestly didn't even see him pick it up.
Ooh,
This is a
can
really
he
big
kick him
pickup.
to low ground? Blink kick him to low
He
ground?
might be able to.
Ben's is
Let's
stuck
see
a
if he
little
does
bit.
it.
Oh god. He's got bigger things in mind here. He's got vision. Arrow got hit. And now it's gonna be Tim's two-man stun, two-man silence,
stun.
magnetized being applied to everyone. Tim's dropping pretty low. Ben trying to port away. Or staff, terror, into a kick. Tim's, does he actually have the cooldown is the question.
He has 3 more rocks. Finds Afu.
Okay, that's gonna be another kill. So they got the Roche. They got a couple of kills. Time for towers, man.
Raven almost has his Desolator. This game is actually just like, to me it feels like the Tim's show. I'm almost 100% certain they just ban out Earth Spirit next game.
Oh, dude!
Oh, that was sick. Oh. Warriors Gaming.
Alright,
Went for
Warrior
that
Gaming
smoke
might not
break.
be happy about that one, but that was... I don't know. You know how like when sometimes people like use tools assisted to like run their video games, right? And like everyone makes
Is that what
the
it felt like?
frame perfect moves? That's what it felt like. Like the amount of teamwork and synergy. I had nothing to say. I was like, dude, I was flabbergasted. I mean, sometimes you see stuff like that. Back in the old days, you had like the vent swap into your teammate hexing somebody, but that was the New Day one. That was nice.
And you were talking about the late game. I mean, clearly TNC are just very, very ready to enter the late game. Sam H already has the Blink Midas going on.
Yeah, what do you think about the bottle choice that he's went? Because this is not something we see at all, and in fact, he doesn't go for the Tranquil Boot that Slaughters also go for.
Tranquil Boot is just for the regen to stay on the map, but
Right, the bottle gives you that.
right. I mean, and the Slaughter is such a good hero to have it on because you can easily. I wouldn't say that easily, but because you have sprint, you can actually go all the way around and check 3 potential locations for the bottle, and more often than not, you'll actually be able to get at least 1, maybe even 2.
Okay. Yeah, I think like Tranquil Boots loses a lot of its values like in the mid and late game because when you're not ganking, you want to be hitting neutral creeps or whatever, and I think this like the whole bottle treads is probably more efficient.
Well, the other thing is that he just had a lot of help in the early phase, so he was just able to go towards that blink immediately, just completely skipping upgrading boots.
Alright, the game's gonna unpause. The tier 2 is gonna drop immediately. I don't think the die could actually high ground here.
Maybe get a couple hits in. Raven finishing up his Desolator.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
It's not on the chicken, so gonna get delayed. Nice damage on the tier 3 though. And back they go. They still have the Aegis. Well, you know earlier when I said there's nobody really is good at biting Hood or Pipe for this magic AoE kind of combination, look at what Cuckoo's got. This is definitely one of the weirder OD builds. Somebody put this one on Guess the Hero, because definitely
I think
not
it's
standard.
fine. I mean, he's not making a pipe though. He's he's just going for the casual Hood because Warriors Gaming, stacking that magic damage, so it's gonna pay off. Then going for that Blink Dagger. I think for the most part, all of his items are standard. It's just that the Hood of Defiance is
The interesting one.
preferred item here. It's like his item of choice for the defensive end, and I think it's actually a very good purchase. The only other thing you would consider here is like BKB, but you don't exactly want to buy that so early.
Yeah. Oh, they actually see Nana farming up Tim's. Okay, they're gonna blink crush, silence, stun kick. Raven's gonna pick up the kill, and now rolling forward, Tim's sees Apu. They need a bash. Oh,
Ooh, that was great.
With the swap stun. Beautiful Dota here by TNC. Actually, I remember Miracle's OD. He plays safe lane OD going for this build. As in one of those epic Mineski 80-minute games that they lost.
They're just going down mid, but the creep wave.
It's coming.
Okay. With the amount of time they have left, this is easily tier 3 tower. I think they just take tier 3 and then they back up.
Oh, blink forward. Oh, that's some aggressive play by Cuckoo.
He's got the Aegis, and he might as well put it to use if possible.
Under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
Oh, WG. Let the chakram fly. But this Deso is chunking down the tower. Moonlight Shadow gets juiced.
Has fallen.
TNC will back it up for now.
They can easily turn around if they sentry work.
Do you know the Aegis timer? It's about to run out, right? Like maybe 30 more seconds.
I don't think so. I'm actually not sure. I always forget how this Roshan timer thing works.
Well, what about game sense? You know, sometimes you're playing Dota, you don't
game
time
sense,
it.
and I think it's like 2 more minutes.
You think it's 2 more minutes? I think you're wrong.
Right now it's 27, so let's.
Okay. Well, we did have a pause in the middle, right? So that might have thrown us off.
It might have thrown you off.
Okay.
Not us. Just
me. Just me. So you said 2 minutes, right?
I said 2 minutes, so it's gonna be around 29, 20.
I said 30 seconds, so I'm already wrong. Like I think it's been 30 seconds. No, I said 30 seconds because I look at this clock and it looked like 30 seconds. I don't know. Can't read clocks.
Remember, 29:20.
I mean, you probably wrote it down like a nerd, and then after this discussion...
Why would I do that?
Because you're a nerd.
We're all nerds here. Oh, Nana? Oh, he was trying to arrow the
truck.
The truck, yeah. He's out. Don't think he's gonna get caught here.
Dude, that truck's that vision on him. He's like, bruh, you trying to arrow me?
Alright, Sam H, he finishes his Force Staff as well. He needs to use his Midas. Use your Midas. Level 17. X Nova, this could be a very, very good move from here.
He's got Lincolns. Like they need a lead spell to break it. And Cuckoo's staying behind with Astro.
Okay, well, anyways, the Aegis just ran out, so I was 30 seconds off.
Okay. Oh, you were closer than me. Oh, you think Tim's is gonna hit this one?
X Nova, here we go.
Okay. Oh, the defensive Astro Apu though gets blown up. They swap X Nova back in, and Mirana appears to his peril. Oh, dude, the range from Sam H. You think you're gonna go away? Nah. TNC, another beautiful performance.
That was
Clean's house.
That was like the best fight they could ask for.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
2-man epicenter burrow strike. I mean, it was blocked by the Lincolns, but it doesn't actually get better than that, and they still just get completely run over.
Raven hits the racks once to apply the Deso debuff. Goes back to the tier 3. Efficiency at its max.
Thanks.
Now. Nice burrow strike here. This racks though.
Gonna go down.
Yep. Lincoln's is down. Tim's is gonna. Well, that sucks. Because X Nova's about to get the burrow strike. I don't know if he has vision anymore. He does not have vision.
Arrow? Got him. Oh, well, that's 2 lanes of racks and nothing to show for it afterwards from Warriors Gaming.
Yeah, at this
This is-
point,
This is where you start thinking about that game, I think.
yeah. I mean, unless TNC like throws himself into the fountain, I just don't.
I think at this point they would have to throw themselves into the fountain twice, maybe even 3 times.
Oh man. Man, this is C Dota. Anything is possible. So.
It's true. Yeah, Cuckoo. Finish that Shiva's. How do you even stop them at this point?
Is there a possibility where like TNC is doing Roche and WG just like backstab them? Oh, never mind, because that opportunity has come and passed.
Yeah, the smoke just whiffs once again. They're just going for one more fight.
Has WG connected with any of their smoke gangs apart from like the one over here that Tim's broke and they killed him instead?
I think that's the only one they were able to get. Raven picks up the Manta now. Interesting choice, but not it really matters too much. They're so far ahead right now.
Yeah, I think as long as he gets some item that like does things, it'll be okay.
Alright, this is it. Trying to scout out with the arrow. They don't know where the rest of the team is. If only they knew. That was like the best chance they could ask for, because they were so split up.
Yeah. Checking on Radiant Vision, they just don't see anything. And mid and bottom's getting pressured, and they just barely saw Weaver. Weaver's in there. Nana getting gone on here. Tim's on the back line looking for, okay, you'll step
Oh,
her
and
up.
Apu is just gonna be gone immediately.
Okay, wow, Jesus. He's just dead. Meanwhile, it's gonna
And
be
Ben?
Timbersol. Where did he go? Epicenter's gonna get channeled. Nice arrow to follow
arrow.
things up. But the Astro is gonna save the Venge, and OD's in there right clicking. Taking all of the beams, doesn't really care. Gonna focus on Nova. Nova's gonna be dead as well. Mirana doing quite a bit of damage, but it's not gonna be enough. Ajit being chased. Sam H waiting for the crush. And GG's gonna get called.
You don't crush here. You
Actually,
M-click him, and you move next to him.
He had crushed the whole time. He had crushed the whole time. Oh my god.